Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my top 5 MAC products. So this is obviously my personal preference. Yours may be different, so watch it for what it's worth. But I wanted to tell you guys some of the products that I swear by and I love and are just amazing, and some of my favorite products from MAC that I will definitely be repurchasing. The first is the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is amazing. Not only is the color great for my skin tone, this is just awesome because a little goes a long way. If you just want a dusting over your liquid foundation, this works really well just to set it. That's what I did today. I have some liquid foundation on and then I just did a light dusting. I can also use this as my foundation. You can really get a buffing brush in there and buff it on your face. You can get your damp beauty blender in there. You can buff it on your face with that. So it can go either way. You can use this by itself or with another foundation. So I like that. I am in the color Light Plus, if you're wondering. Definitely go to a MAC counter and get color matched if you are kind of questioning what you need, because they're usually pretty good at that. But I love just like the velvety, it's such a smooth texture. I love how it feels. It looks amazing. It's just great. It's just great. Another face product I really like is the MAC Pro Long.
Everything's MAC. Why do I have to say the brand when this video is completely about MAC? Excuse me.
The next thing I like is the Pro Longwear Concealer. Now I have this in the shade NC25, which is a little dark for me if I put too much on. But I used it today. I used it under my eyes, and then what I did was go over it with my foundation, and I think it looks pretty good. I really like how it came out. This is a really good concealer because it does last all day. It really does. It's minimal creasing. Every concealer pretty much creases on me, so it's to be expected for me that there's going to be something, but it's minimal. And because this is more orange, it's really good at canceling out my dark circles. So it's more like a color corrector, and then I go over it with foundation and it neutralizes it and we're good. The next product are any of the eyeshadows. So this is a Z palette. You can get the MAC palette if you like. I want to fill it someday. Hopefully soon, who knows. But these are the 15 single eyeshadows that I have. I absolutely love MAC eyeshadows. What I've been obsessed with lately and what I'm wearing on my eyes today, I'll start by putting some Kid, this very light brown shade, in my crease as a blending shade, and then I will go in with All That Glitters, put it as a whole wash on my eyelid, and then I'll end using Soft Brown as the deeper crease shade, and then I love using Floof as the inner corner highlight. Floof is also a really good face highlight if you want to use it as that as well. Very good face highlight for someone of my skin tone. Overall, MAC eyeshadows are really nice. They're creamy, buttery. They're a pretty good price if you get them in just the pans and put them in a palette like this. And there's a huge shade selection, and I love them. I love them. It's one of those products that I loved for a while, and then I went away from, and now I'm back in love with them. You can never fall completely out of love with them. Next are the lipsticks. So I personally like the Cream Sheen formula, which is what I have on today. This is the shade I have today. This is Dozen Carnations. I found this one recently, and it's kind of one of those finds that I think is underrated because it's a really, really pretty orange lipstick. It's not too in your face. It's like just enough statement lip, and what's really cool is it's buildable. So it goes on very sheer at first. So if you're kind of scared of color, this is a really good one because you can start playing around with it and only put on what you're comfortable with. MAC has a lot of lipstick formulas. My personal favorite are the Cream Sheens just because they're creamy going on and they have a little bit of shine, but not too much. And chances are you're going to find a formula that you like. I also really like the Viva Glam lipsticks because they're limited edition, but they're really fun colors. So the last item, the fifth item that I have to recommend are the paint pots. Everyone's heard of paint pots. They're kind of one of those MAC products that you can't not hear about. And of course, Painterly is like the OG. Painterly, this one's drying out a little bit. That's why it's coming out away from the edges. But Painterly is like the perfect, just all over neutralizing shade on my eyelid for me, my skin tone. Obviously, you have to find what works for you. But this is the paint pot that I would use when I had to get up at 4 in the morning, travel 3 hours to a film set, and I had to have like a little bit of makeup on, but not a lot. I would literally just pack it on all over my lids. I did a little bit of face and, you know, other stuff too, but that was all I used. And the only downside to these, they don't really work that well for me like that because it does end up creasing throughout the day. For me, it was like, I don't really care because it didn't matter, but they are pretty hard to work with if you have oily eyelids, which I definitely do. But they're a really good base to make other shades stand out. So I best use them if I use eye primer underneath, then I apply it, then I apply some powder eyeshadow over it. That's how they're used the best with me. Another shade I really like is Constructivist. This I received from a subscriber, which was so awesome. And it's a really, really cool brown shade. So I really like this for like a smoky neutral look. So this is cheating, but I'm going to include a bonus product. So I recently got a sample size of the MAC.
I said it again. We know it's MAC.
So I recently got a sample size of the strobe cream, and when I say sample size, they just gave me a sample. So, but it is this really pretty iridescent white cream, and you just use this as a base all over your face, and you're gonna have a really nice glow throughout the day. You can use it under a powder highlight to make it more intense. You can use this on your body for some glow on your shoulders or your décolleté. This is a really cool product, and I'm still experimenting with it. So that's why it's not included in my official top 5, but I'm pretty sure this will become a favorite pretty soon. So that's it for the top 5 plus a bonus MAC products that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sure a lot of you agree. These are some pretty standard products that I've seen a lot of people love over the years from MAC, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.